Gold, a metal that has exerted an irresistible attraction on humanity through the ages. It shines, it glitters, and it has influenced the course of our history more than we often realize. Today, I will take you on a journey through time to discover how gold has shaped our world. Let's start in ancient times, where gold quickly became a symbol of power and wealth. The Egyptians were one of the first civilizations to use gold on a large scale. For them, gold was the flesh of the gods. Pharaohs were buried with treasures of gold to affirm their divine status in the afterlife. The splendor of the masks, jewelry, and objects from the tomb of Tutankhamun still captures the imagination. The golden masks and jewelry were not only beautiful, but they also symbolized the eternity and divine power of the pharaohs. Gold was used in temples, palaces, and even in the daily lives of the elite. It was a symbol of the connection between man and the divine, and it was seen as a metal that could not perish, just like the souls of the pharaohs. In classical antiquity, we see the same story. The Greeks and Romans used gold not only for jewelry, but also as currency. Gold coins became the symbol of economic power. The Roman aureus, for example, became a standard for wealth and influence throughout the empire. Gold had not only material value but also symbolized the stability and power of the Roman emperor. The golden crowns and scepters of emperors emphasized their divine right to rule and their undeniable power over their subjects. The use of gold in temples and public buildings demonstrated the prosperity of the empire and reinforced the political propaganda of the emperors. The Middle Ages brought new dimensions to the meaning of gold. In Europe, gold was an essential part of ecclesiastical splendor. The Catholic Church used gold in its art and architecture to reflect divine glory. Think of the lavish golden altarpieces and relics that attracted pilgrims from far and wide. Gold became a means to increase the power and influence of the church. The decoration of churches with golden objects and artworks was intended to reflect the glory of God and impress the faithful. Bishops and popes wore gold to emphasize their status and holiness. Golden book covers, chalices, and crosses were used during religious ceremonies and radiated an aura of sanctity and imperishability. The discovery of the New World brought a wave of gold fever in the 16th century. Spanish conquistadors conquered the Aztec and Inca empires, driven by tales of immense gold treasures. The enormous amounts of gold brought to Europe led to unprecedented economic prosperity, but also to wars and exploitation. Gold changed geopolitical relationships and laid the foundation for modern capitalism. The gold from the New World financed wars, built palaces, and formed the backbone of European economies. The Spanish gold fleet became legendary but also a target for pirates and rival nations. In modern times, gold continues to play an important role. During the 19th century, there were various gold rushes, such as in California and Australia, which stimulated waves of migration and economic growth. The California Gold Rush of 1849, for example, attracted hundreds of thousands of people to the western United States in search of fortune. These gold rushes led to the rapid development of new cities and infrastructure, but also to conflicts with indigenous populations and the depletion of natural resources. The search for gold brought people from different backgrounds together and changed the social and economic structure of entire regions. Gold standards determined the value of national currencies for a long time, and thus the economic stability of countries. Although the gold standard is now a thing of the past, gold remains a safe haven in times of economic uncertainty. Central banks around the world still hold substantial gold reserves as insurance against financial crises. Gold offers stability and confidence in times of inflation and economic uncertainty. Gold has not only symbolized economic and political power but also cultural splendor. From the jewelry of kings and queens to the artworks of the greatest artists, gold has always held a special place in our quest for beauty and prestige. Think of the famous paintings of Gustav Klimt, who used gold paint to give his works a magical and luxurious appearance. The use of gold in art emphasized the value and importance of what was depicted. Gold inspired artists to create masterpieces that have stood the test of time and continue to evoke admiration. Today, gold remains fascinating. It is an investment, a status symbol, and a cultural icon. But it is also a reminder of our history, a symbol of the forces that have shaped our world. Gold is still used in modern technology, from electronics to space travel, because of its unique properties such as conductivity and resistance to corrosion. In medicine, gold is used in certain treatments and diagnostic methods. So the next time you see a piece of gold jewelry, think of the rich history associated with it. Gold has brought power and splendor and will undoubtedly continue to leave its mark on our future. It remains a source of inspiration, admiration, and sometimes even obsession. Gold connects us with our past and guides us into the future, always shining and always precious. From the pyramids of Egypt to the treasures of the Incas, from the relics of medieval churches to modern technology, gold has had a lasting influence on our culture and society. It represents human ambition, our dreams, and our struggles. Gold is more than a metal. It is a story of power and splendor that continues to live on in our collective memory. Thank you for listening, and I hope that, like me, you have been inspired by the rich and fascinating history of gold.